Hi Leo, welcome to your full moon in Cancer reading for January 6, 2023. Happy Gregorian calendar New Year. I am a fan of the spring New Year personally, but yeah, I guess it's an ending of some sort and a new beginning, so I'll go with it. Leo, you have the Devil card for your theme of the next 2 weeks, which means that you're going to be dealing with attachments, things that you feel that you can't let go of but actually need to, or you could be getting some information that you were previously unaware of and freeing yourself because of that. But let's get into the subtleties. Again, these are attachments that you shouldn't be in anyway. You know, it could be smoking, too much television, overworking, all that kind of stuff that we kind of need to find a balance for. All right, so full moons close out a system, and here is what is being closed out for you. We are looking at partnerships. We are looking at partnerships and the heart's mirror desires with the Two of Cups. And Temperance card, things are changing. It's a slow change, but it's changing. And you kind of need to have some patience where partnerships are concerned. This can be, and I find this very interesting because they're holding two cups, and then the water is moving through this particular angel, trying to, so usually these two people are very opposite of each other. But it's still a heart's mirror desire. They're very different, but there's this connection. Something draws them together. There is a desire in each one of them that they see in the other. Now, this can be romantic, this can be business, this can be any kind of partnership at all. And I feel with the Temperance card, there is something that is trying to find healing. It's like we're trying to find even ground here. Because the Temperance card is fire and water. It is alchemy. And you're taking two opposing forces and trying to find a middle ground or trying to temper it so that they come together and create something new. There's a purification with gold is a very purifying element, a purified element. So we're trying to take these two opposing forces and purify them into something beautiful and shiny and pure. All right, let's go a little bit further and see what's going on here. So this can be relationships that maybe are not good for you, or there has been some recent information revealed, and it's something that you have to deal with within these partnerships. But I do really feel like there's information comes out. You get to see the full hand with the Devil. Nothing's held back. But that's the whole thing that gives you the opportunity to change it. Nothing's hidden anymore. It's out there for everybody to see, like two naked people, just out there for everybody to see. Now that's also interesting because you have a couple here, and you have a couple here, and it could be that this is, if it's a romantic thing, it could be that they're not good for each other, but they can't let each other go. It's that kind of energy. If it is a work partnership, it's not working out, but you have these ties that maybe you have to do particular things to get out of the partnership before, and so you're kind of stuck together for a little while. And so you're finding ways to free yourself from these particular situations, partnerships, that kind of thing. This is you and how you're dealing with it. You are the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This is somebody who has something very firm to offer, but he is a procrastinator. He doesn't move very quickly, but the negative side would be procrastination. And let's see if that's negatively aspected or not. The Emperor. Well, that depends. If you are the emperor that creates foundations and rules and laws for the good of everybody, you should be okay. You have something wonderful and firm to offer. If you are the emperor that rules with an iron fist, only has your good intentions set for yourself, then you could be the procrastinator. You could be the person that won't actually get things going because it's heavy, it's loaded. Um, there's not a light step there. It's like you're dragging your feet, dragging your intentions. There's no lightness there. This could be authority figures. This can be people in, like your boss or people in high places. And it could be father. Could be father figure as well. And if you are the father, you know, that's also very possible. Maybe you're the boss. Maybe it's your business that you're dealing with here. But there is a partnership of some sort with the Two of Cups. And the devil is, he's not the he's not the bright, shiny, happy card. He's just not. He's in the ninth layer of hell, according to Dante's Inferno, and it's cold down there. There's no loving warmth other than passions. Passion turns up the heat here, but in this case, they're not good passions. They're not good for you. So that might be something that you have to consider. And this is how it results in the next 2 weeks. Usually there's nothing that say it's going to be 6 weeks, so it could be 2 to 4, but my feeling is 2 weeks, especially with the 2 card there. The result. Well, the result is the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. There can be, they feel like very platonic relationships. These are very friendly cards. So if it is a romance, it may just end up being very platonic. It could be friend partnerships that you're dealing with because it's the 6 of Cups. So it could just be people that you are friendly with, that you've started something with. And it kind of feels like you might have to defend yourself to these people somehow. So you might be put in the hot seat here with the devil. That's a very big possibility here. Because the 7 of Wands is somebody who's very much in defense mode. You or this other person really thinks that they are standing on the higher ground here. And, everybody does, obviously. But somebody's the devil here. Somebody is the antagonist, for sure. Otherwise, the devil wouldn't be here. And I think everybody kind of thinks, well, I've got the moral high ground here. But they are asking you to take the moral high ground, especially with the devil card there, because somebody isn't. And so it's time to see that, and it's time to purify whatever's going on with the devil here. So if you are trying to let go of bad habits, that kind of thing, you're being asked to take the high ground. And this could have something to do with the past. If it is addictions of any kind, it definitely has its root in the past and maybe even your childhood. And that might be something that you go back to try to understand. Let's get some clarification. I feel pretty comfortable with the 2 of Cups and the Temperance card, but I'll get one anyway. Why not? Well, it's the Hermit. So the Hermit is somebody who is searching for answers. It's also a cold card. So where partnerships are concerned, there's the Hermit who goes off on his own. Maybe you're looking to remove yourself from a partnership. It's funny because the partnership is under sort of a lion card, which is very Leo, which is very um, summertime for me. But something changes and things kind of grow cold with the Hermit here. Even if you're trying to just figure it out on your own, it feels a little bit cold and alone. But maybe that's the idea, that to go off on your own to digest the information and to gain wisdom from it. And therein lies the Temperance card. Therein lies the gold. And he's even holding the gold in his hand. So what you glean from this can be gold. The Hermit definitely finds wisdom from his from the information that he gathers. He just does it alone. Okay, let's get another one for the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Yikes. The Devil. So in this case, I really think that you have to think about whether you are creating something negative for yourself, or you're holding on to something that needs to be let go of. It's your attachment that needs to be released. If it is a romantic partnership, it feels to me like it changes and it goes to something more platonic, more friendly. It's still sweet, it's still kind, but it's... And even if it is a professional partnership, I feel like it still remains friendly. But you still have, because of the Devil, you still have this underlying energy of the Seven of Wands, which is a sort of a righteousness. Yeah. With the Five of Pentacles there, it's kind of negating the help that you could be getting. It is change. It's feeling left out of a situation, but you're also in a kind of headspace where you don't want to look for help. You just kind of want to suffer in silence. And this is misery loves company. So don't drag your friends into it or whatever. I mean, yeah, have a good discussion with it or whatever, but really try to use the Hermit card to understand what has happened and to glean wisdom from it, and not just kind of feel sorry for yourself with the Devil card and that Five of Pentacles. It's really just taking on all that negativity, where in reality you should be changing that into wisdom. That's the opportunity here with this. I'm going to get a What the Spirit Wants You to Know card, because I think that will help you to understand the Five of Pentacles and the Devil together. Yeah, it's the Chariot. It's about redirecting yourself. It's about getting things under control. And that's an internal thing, and that is your mindset. It is your thoughts and the way you think that actually point the chariot in the direction that it's going to go. So you want to take control of the situation, especially with the Devil, because with the Devil, it's like, I'm going to smoke because I want to smoke, so I'm just going to smoke. But the Chariot is saying, get yourself together. Control those urges. That's the Chariot, for sure. All right, well, it doesn't look like an easy 2 weeks, but the wisdom that you can glean from it is what the devil is all about. That's why negative things happen. So we can change it. Temperance. I hope this has been helpful. Better news next week, I'm sure. I'll be back in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. Let's finish this cycle out. Get it out. Finish it up. I think it's a good cycle to want to release and let go of. And that's what the devil is saying. Release. Release, release, release. Let it go. Let stuff go. Don't hold on to it. You're only hurting yourself. Whether that's on an internal level or an external level, it's about release. Okay, thank you, Leo, for listening. I wish you the best. I really do. Many blessings. I hope you get through this period and are a better person for it. Talk to you in 2 weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.